Hey, Husky fans, we're back here, another trip down memory lane. I'm stoked to reintroduce you to Courtney Schwan, graduate of the 17-18 class, former Pac-12 Player of the Year and All-American. Is going to take us through one of her favorite matches. Before we do that, Schwan, where you been? How you doing?
What's up, Dawg fans? I have been playing professionally. I played for one season in Italy, and then I moved to France my next season, and now currently I am doing a second season in France.
Fun to see you all over the world, and fun to watch you last week playing against Carly. You know, just amazing that you can be across the world and still playing against one of your teammates. Let's go back here. We're looking at a match your junior season, home match, big crowd against the UCLA Bruins. Kind of the match that, if we won it, would clinch us a share of the Pac-12 title. So tell me, why'd you pick this one?
This one, I picked it for two reasons. One, behind the scenes of this match, there was one play that you and I actually specifically worked on the entire week. And I remember it was rotation one, and their outside hitter always hit line in that rotation. And I wasn't always good at getting my feet all the way to the line. And so we practiced that all week. Then I think maybe the second time through, I blocked the line and I got a stuff block. Like, we'd practiced all week. So it was just like something that really paid off. And we did that often, but I just remember that specific moment.
It's very vivid in my memory as the most emphatic celebration of your blocking career, but that still was definitely an iconic play. We'll let some other clips roll here as we go along and see what comes to mind. Pretty high stress. This was late in the season, I think, that we were kind of running into these guys for the second time. And what was the feeling kind of at that time?
I would say I'm always pretty comfortable playing at home. In our gym, I was always jacked to play there because there's so many fans, and the energy, it can't be beat in our gym. No one liked playing there, and I've talked to Pac-12 players who I play against now. There's a bunch of them in the French league actually this year, which is super exciting, but none of them liked to play there, and I loved it.
Really intense. What I remember about UCLA that year was just really good defensive team, just dug a lot of balls. What do you remember from going up against those guys at that time?
I remember you always telling us to just have a big toolbox, and you telling us that you have to adapt regardless because other teams are going to be able to adapt as well. So I'm
curious if
oh, look at Bailey Dish.
Some sauce from Bailey Tanner right there. Yeah, think about you guys all positive for a second, but just by that point, your junior year, you guys knew pretty much everything about each other, and give people an inside view of what it was like playing with Bailey.
Oh my goodness. Not to be upsetting to the setters that I've had since, but I'll even text Bailey to this day and I'll be like, I miss playing with you so much. Because you never know how much a setter can make you look good. Like, I thought I was a pretty good passer, but I think like at least half of it was the fact that she made all my passes look good, no matter where they were. And she just held me accountable. Like, if I was on the net, she was like, you better get me off the net. And I was like, okay.
Just someone that you want to be on your side of the net is kind of how, I would describe her. What else we got here? We've got some clips, I think, of Chrissy Jones,
big block out there.
Big moment there, I think, late in the fourth.
Yeah. That shuffle in too, that celebration.
Feels like yesterday at the same time. Feels like so long ago, What do you remember about your performance in the fourth set?
I remember that it was like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, that I don't remember it.
It's funny, it was an iconic moment, at least in my view as a coach. I think you had 8 or 9 kills, and it was one of those things where you could almost do no wrong, and you kind of worked the entire court from the short angle to the line to the off speed. It was kind of a statement like, hey, this is a pretty good candidate for Pac-12 Player of the Year.
I will say another reason I picked this match even was because I felt so free playing. I felt comfortable with my teammates. I felt like even if I made a mistake, it didn't matter because my teammates had my back. That's one of the moments I think you play your best too. And so it just happened to be this match.
Yeah, we're thankful for it. Schwan, I know we'll sit on here and chat a bit longer, but Yeah, I miss coaching you, miss watching you compete. Nothing makes me happier than knowing that you're still doing what you love. We'll be in touch.
Thanks for having me. Bye.
Bye.